keep playing and find out.
Okay, where the hell was he here? Not the library, the next room. Oh, the back room. Right, okay. What up, Byakuya bitch? Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, wait. Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Things are stacking up in my head right now. Where's the next one?
Now here's my question, and I'm legitimately wondering, why is everybody suddenly like acting weird? Like, why is everybody suddenly like, I don't want to talk to you?
Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea as to why.
Oh, dude, okay, I know you're not gonna say it, but I am curious.
I will no longer tell my thought process for the rest of this stream.
Damn.
I'm just gonna have things pop out. Hey, hero. Yeah. What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. It was like he was avoiding me. Hello, Korra. Welcome to, the pieces fall into place. I'm pretty sure I have a theory as to how everything fits together.
How close are good?
Unfortunately, MTT had to go and spoil that there are pieces that I don't have yet. Tisk
Really?
tisk. Tisk
Really?
tisk.
Okay, right, like, I come on, man. I honestly can't tell if you're, like, joking or not, because, like, I've had friends that have, like, yelled at me for less, and...
It's in a joking tone, but, like, the underlying, statement that I said is still true. Like, knowledge that something is missing is still more knowledge than going in blind. Just saying there's more coming still counts as a spoiler.
Fair, but to be fair, I have not said how much you are missing, and maybe it's a little bit, maybe it's a lot. Like,
I decided to visit the biolab one more time. The first thing I saw when I got there was her, passed out again. Oh, I'm absolutely gonna stop at the trial. This stream has already gone long, which is good because I was worried it wouldn't have the time to go there. But the last trial is apparently 3+ hours. We're not doing it all tonight.
oh yeah, no, that's gonna take a while.
Toko. Yep, she opened up a body container. You okay? She's not dead, is she? Ah, oh, god damn it. It's like super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch a cold. You keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What, I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me getting all excited, weren't you? Weren't you? Keep it in your pants. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? You straight up horny? Okay. Let's move along from that. Why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What did you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo, bingo. We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. No. No, it's like half. Genocide Jill's memory has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hi, Hola.
Yeah, Holla, I made you mod last time. Because you're around often. That's it. All I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me right now where I slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya is around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes,
By himself? I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jack anyways. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. No, I made you mod after you showed up and said hi, Hala. You disappeared after that, but you did. And also, yes, I'm saying it with a hard G, because the word genocide carries a lot of fucking weight for it, and one person who's killed maybe, I don't know, 12 people? That's not worth that word. It's not. And I'm not saying it. The fridge is open, but I'm sure they were all shut last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Cool, thanks for popping out of the corner like a fucking vampire.
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
About this room. Oh yeah, it's a morgue. Yeah,
I knew
I
it.
suspected as much. Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it. You knew she fainted? I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It seems...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
We should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. She approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong? Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Why? Because Makuro's body is in here. Makuro's body's inside the fridge.
See.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The MM did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right, she didn't get a chance to look.
Makoto.
I need to do my own investigation of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the MM by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait? That's it? No. No, I don't like this. I can't do it. I can't look inside. God damn it. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. It's the same one as they found in the garden tool shed. And if that one had a biolab stamp on it. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the biolab and took it out over there. I don't have time for this. Everyone's got time for TV. Y'all done? I should ask Kyoko about the group photo. She's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to ask you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about to hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the MM forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? It's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Ask, dude! Ask! You're just gonna repeat the same thing.
because...
Makoto is a dumb shit. Fridge man for storing dead bodies? Sorry.
He's the ultimate dumb shit.
It's painful. It hurts me. On the left side, bunch of... These ones aren't. It would seem the blue ones come on. The blue light comes on when the slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, a blue light comes on. There's 9 in all. 9 lights. Biolab lights has been updated. Okay, sure. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. That was fast. Anyone could do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood. It seemed highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. Body was covered with other wounds. These are several days old. The only other option to those is other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Right?
Where does it say they're old?
Because
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
The difference is immense considering the impression they gave.
listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However,
But that doesn't follow logically. Old wounds makes it sound like they've been there forever, then not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file after she was killed, right? If the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
What if Mikuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
at the very least,
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you?
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at the detective work, but beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Possibility? Mikuro was already dead days ago. I, in my fever dream, saw Mikuro with a knife, heard noises, then saw Kyoko. Same person.
That must have been a hell of a quick change.
Kyoko's account has been added. They were wearing a big white jacket.
Why would she give herself away? Like, I guess, think about that. Does that match with the personality of the person you've been interacting with for however the fuck long you've been in this school?
I've already stated several times that every single student is under suspicion of being involved in evil group.
Yeah. So, in that case, why does it have to be Kyoko that was wearing the mask? Why couldn't it have been literally anybody else?
Doesn't matter. Kyoko was the one that was there. I didn't see both of them at once. I saw one, then the other.
That doesn't...
Kyoko's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of this handbook.
hey,
If there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mikuru's profile, I listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? They really do just call measurements vitals, don't they? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
Indeed.
don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
The victim is in this case, without a doubt, Mikuru Ikusaba. Alright, cool. Profile updated. Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
then,
And it looks like we have no further business with Makuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Wait, are we not going to put it back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad? No, I'm a heartless member of an evil mega corporation. Why would I feel sad? Part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appealing. Quite appalling, I mean, sorry. Those are two very different words. She could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on, I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook. If I don't do it now... Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing.
what?
Okay, yeah, you've said the same thing 5 times now, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So-
What do you mean? You know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of those lockers, you'd need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
Did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook. And after looking through it, I think it must be yours.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had any access to those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense. But there was something written inside about the headmaster?
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto.
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, well, let me give you the handbook. That way you can... That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem it's my locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. Class 78, urgent interviews. And it says,
So...
I found that in a hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. I guess that means there's some important clue on the DVD.
Makoto.
And now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
In other words...
As it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the MM.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the MM, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Her eyes burned with the fire of determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me to know so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. Her smile was filled with sorrow. That's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There's only one ever absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind the farewell, Kyoko left. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Something about hopeless truth, blah, blah, blah. So if there's anybody that I'm suspecting just a little bit less, it's probably Kyoko. However, we've already identified that she's had memories stolen. So she could be, you know, part of bad guy group and part of good guy group with amnesia. It's not the first time stuff like that has happened. That was the entire plot of Knights of the Old Republic, after all.
Wait, yeah, and you yell to me about spoilers.
That's a 20-year-old game.
So is this.
I'm actively playing this one right here.
I'm actively playing Knights of the Old Republic right now. Now, can you please keep it down? I'm trying to listen to title.
Lies.
I'm gonna buy Knights of the Old Republic right now so I can yell at you. Spoiler. All right now.
You keep mumbling a lot. I can't really hear you.
I'm actually checking to see if I own Knights of the Old Republic. I do. It's a pirated copy, but I do. What area am I in? I'm in
Yeah, I fucking thought so. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. Must have been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen her in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. Her stern demeanor broke down immediately into tears. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school? Accept?
Thank
What?
you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now, but this, only this. I could not comprehend what I'd heard. Sorry. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I knew how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, there's another video. And if I was confused before, ain't seen nothing yet. Okay. Okay. That's less cool. That's less cool.
So, Makoto,
What is this
before
one?
we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Huh. How about that?
Less cool. Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation, but I, in the here and the now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of ever even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down and talking to him like this.
Shall we get straight to the Makoto? There's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
Wait. Wait.
I'm waiting.
I remember when we started this whole thing off, we went to Hope's Peak and everything was fine. We blacked out.
Yes.
Woke up and all this started.
Yeah.
No idea how long that period of time actually was.
Interesting.
Can you accept that?
Yes.
Maybe you're the despair.
This can't be real. I said
I'm
yes?
sorry I'm putting you through all this,
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
but I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, it repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya. Toko. You really gonna go through every single person? Please don't. Hina, everyone. Thank you. Just 3. They all said they agreed to live in this school forever. And then... Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak.
Wait, hold on. I noticed this before, but like I love how like they're only using like the default sprites for all these conversations. So they're literally just staring directly at the camera every single time. It's really creepy. It's really fucking creepy.
And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school, just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up. The monitor suddenly went black. It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player had turned off, which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. Yes, that's what that means! What the heck just happened?
No.
Oopsies, looks like it broke out of service. It just so happened to break just now. Now, then, when, doesn't matter, failure can strike anytime, anywhere, any wins. That's what failure is, right? Failure my ass, you cut the power on purpose. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He asked them the question, they'd all say yes. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what made you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the MM. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or...
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Wonderful. It's about to begin again. The class trial is gonna start. The final trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end.
Woo!
And this is the end of this fucking stream right here. Good old slot number 5.
Congratulations.
Wait, did I actually, did it save? Did it overwrite? Yes, okay, good, we're good.
Be sure about that.
Everything is good.